Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a story about a massive national investment in education that's at serious risk of becoming e-waste, and a really powerful solution that's designed to save it. So let's kick things off with a number, and it's a big one. 9.9 trillion rupiah. That is the total value of Indonesia's incredibly ambitious program to digitize schools across the entire nation. It's just an enormous investment, all aimed at transforming education for the next generation. And with that money, over 80,000 schools got equipped with more than 1.2 million Chromebooks. I mean, that is a truly massive project, right? The whole idea was to bridge a digital divide and get modern learning tools into classrooms all across the archipelago. All right, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at the asset that's at risk. Then we'll explore this innovative offline solution, see exactly how it works, and finally, check out the incredible potential it could unlock. You know, the goal here was fantastic. Bring powerful digital learning tools to students everywhere in Indonesia, especially those in remote areas. But as we all know, a great idea is really only as good as its execution. And unfortunately, reports from the ground are telling a very different story. Despite the best intentions, thousands of these super valuable devices are just sitting unused in school warehouses. They're gathering dust instead of empowering students. So what's going wrong here? Well, the root of the problem really boils down to two things. First, the way a Chromebook is designed, and second, the geography of Indonesia itself. See, Chromebooks, by their very nature, are designed to be online. They're what you'd call thin clients, basically built for cloud computing. And that one simple fact creates a massive challenge in a country as geographically diverse as Indonesia. Now, while internet access is definitely growing, data shows that nearly a quarter of the entire population is still completely offline. And to put that percentage into perspective, we're talking about over 62 million people. And here's the crucial part. Many of them live in the exact same remote, underdeveloped, and frontier, or 3T areas where these Chromebooks were sent. This picture really puts a human face on the problem, doesn't it? This isn't just a statistic, it's a daily struggle. For these students, the digital divide is a literal physical barrier they have to climb every single day just to get their education. So this is the core of the problem. A device that absolutely needs the internet has been sent to places that, well, they just don't have it. But what if those Chromebooks didn't need the internet to be amazing learning tools? This is where a pretty innovative local solution comes into play. Meet the Kipin Classroom. It's a hybrid local server, a small but really powerful box that's designed to deliver a huge library of educational content completely offline. It basically turns any classroom into its own digital hub. Okay, so let's look at exactly how this thing works. The idea is to build a completely self-contained digital learning environment right there inside the school, totally bypassing the need for an outside internet connection. So the device itself acts as a Wi-Fi hotspot. But here's the magic trick. Instead of connecting to the World Wide Web, it connects students' Chromebooks directly to its own massive, preloaded library of educational materials. It's kind of like having a slice of the internet right there in the classroom, just for you. And getting it all set up, it's incredibly simple. It's designed for teachers, not IT experts. You just connect to the local Wi-Fi, open a browser, and that's it. A whole classroom can be up and running with a full digital curriculum in just a few minutes. So once they're connected, what do the students and teachers actually get access to? Well, this is where those sleeping Chromebooks are truly brought back to life. The whole platform is built on three main functions that basically cover the entire learning cycle. You get all the content you need, it acts as the school's own digital library, and it even includes a powerful system for doing exams and assessments completely offline. And the amount of content available right out of the box is just immense. We're talking more than 5,000 official curriculum textbooks, thousands of educational videos, and a huge bank of over 50,000 practice questions. All of it accessible offline for every level from primary to vocational school. Honestly, the difference is like night and day. With Kipin Classroom, that Chromebook is completely transformed. It goes from being a barely usable device to a daily teaching tool. The cost of internet data? Gone. The network is totally safe and controlled. And, most importantly, a trillion rupiah national asset is rescued from becoming obsolete and is actually put to work. And you know what? It's not even just for Chromebooks. This system is what we call device agnostic, which just means it works on pretty much any digital device a school might have. Windows laptops, Android tablets, even smartphones.
Look, this isn't just a theory, it's actually happening right now. Schools in some of Indonesia's most remote regions, from West Kalimantan all the way to the key islands in Maluku, are already turning their once useless Chromebooks into these vibrant, powerful digital classrooms.
Which really leaves us with one final big thought. The technology to close this gap is here. The multi-trillion rupiah investment in all that hardware, it's already been made. The challenge isn't about the tools anymore, it's about putting them to use. So the real question is, what's the next step to make sure every single student, everywhere, can finally benefit?